Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Schlage 35-056. This is an F keyway control key. So the 35056 means it's a control key, and F, of course, is the profile or the broaching of the cylinder. And this is one of the 7 or 9, I forget, might be 7, of the classic obverse keyways. It is 7. There is a image down below that will show you the 7 classic keyways, and F is, of course, one of them. Not uncommon, not common. E would be more common than F, and of course C is the ubiquitous key. And some people will go with an F or an FG because it's not common. You're probably not going to walk up to a big box store and get an FG key blank cut, which is in effect key control to a certain extent. If you want to be able to give keys to someone and have a very small amount of confidence that they're not going to exert tremendous energy to go to a proper place to have a key cut, I suppose you could consider an F or an FG or a G or an EF. EF is not very common. But a more practical application of an F key might be something like a very simple scenario that you could work on would be, when you look at that chart, you'll see you've got in the F, because we're talking about an F, E, EF, and F are all underneath the J multi-section key. The entire system is under the L multi-section key. What that means is, and be mindful, that an E won't go into an EF, which won't go into an F. So you can't take an F key blank and stick it into an E or an EF. It just won't pass. Again, key control. So imagine if you had a 3-story building. Let's say you had a 3-flat. Chicago 3-flat, you're the landlord. Apartment 1, 2, and 3, 3 floors. You could order up all of the locks. First floor with an E keyway. Second floor with an EF. Third floor with an F. You give all the keys to the tenants. You for sure know that not only will their keys not work, they won't even enter the cylinder. You then walk around with a J multi-section key, which will allow you to pass all of those. Possibly a more common or reasonably accessible concept would be you own a house, detached garage, front door, side door, back door, then the garage door. You could make the garage door the F because the landscaper needs to get in there once a week or once every other week, let's say. You're going to run your house on the EF. EF on the house, F on the garage. You give them an F cut key for the garage only. That won't even enter the locks that you've got on the house, which are EF. You walk around with a J key blank, which will allow you to pass everything. That could be another example. Or you just have an F section, on your building of 50 door locks for whatever reason. It was done in the 1960s. You've got F keyway. That's all there is to it. You need more F key blanks. Okay. No key control over these, obviously. You can, without any sort of problem, go to a lock shop or us and order an F section control key or those key blanks themselves. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page that will allow you to pull up a number of documents, such as the Schlage full line catalog. Obviously a link to their website and all of the items from Schlage that we sell. But there's also a document called Cylinder and Key Blanks Quick Reference Guide, which is very handy because it will allow you to review in these classic keys what a 35056 is. And you'll see on the right side of that page that in the classic conventional, that would be a 35056 would be a standard front and back, where you're going to have the Schlage logo, and it's going to look like this. You could also order a 35076, which would be literally just a plain key blank. This middle band here, it would be that middle band on both sides. You might do that to further disguise the key blank that you're using, or, and certainly more commonly, you want room to be able to stamp or engrave onto the head of the key. that could be why you would want a plain key blank. Then you'll, of course, see other options when it comes to all of their key blanks. So be mindful of that. In the Classic, you can also go with the large bow or the access bow. Sometimes it's nice to have a key that literally has a different shape to the head so that you can visually identify a key for a specific door. And then you can, of course, get those Classic large or access bow in obviously 5-pin and 6-pin. This is going to be a 6-pin, the control would be. But get that in all of those keyways. And that page in the manufacturer's page within our website is the area where we insert all of the reference documents, a variety of different catalogs, forms, templates, service manuals, things of that nature. These keys are sold as each. You can buy any quantity that you need. There are 50 in a box, so if you ordered 50, they'll come in one neat box. Any questions on the 35056 F control key? And they are generally O-bitted. That means that there are no cuts on the key, but occasionally they're 1-bitted as well, where they're just cut with the number 1 on them, which shouldn't be a problem, but feel free to specify if you want them to be O-bitted, 0-bitted, meaning there are no cuts whatsoever. Any questions on this 35056 F control blank or any other Schlage product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.